Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to talk with you today through the video about my personal life and about education. Imagine a world where the boys and girls learn side by side, no matter the circumstances of their environment and surroundings. The opportunities that provided by internet access and education are equally available to everyone and the individual. Dreams of every child were within reach of everyone who was willing to work hard enough to reach their goals. Unfortunately, this dream is not a reality for many women and girls, especially those who grew up in the area where I grew up. Education was not readily accessible commodity for the girls in Afghanistan, and most girls' dreams were limited to the early arranged marriage and domestic life. While this opportunity is enough for some, most girls are not given any other option for their future. They are not given the chance to dream of anything else because of the lack of education and resources. While this was good enough for some, I knew that I could accomplish more if given the chance. However, there was no one for me to look up to that had already accomplished this dream. No woman that I know had ever achieved this type of the things that I wanted to do. Without role models, I had no alternative but to be the role model that other women look up to. When I was introduced to the internet at age of 16, I knew that entirely new world had opened it up to me. It was a world of equality and opportunities that changed my life forever. After the first time using the internet in a cafe in Harvard, I started to thinking to take the computer science faculty at Harvard University. And after graduation, I set up to make technology somehow center of my career. Little could I have dreamed of how far this journey would take me and everything that I would learning along the way. I started my own software development company and my company grew and I could hire a lot of women as a bloggers and programmer, and this company made me to become as the first tech female CEOs in Afghanistan. Quite frankly, being a female tech entrepreneur anywhere in the world will introduce you some obstacles. But in Afghanistan, a place that many of the women are not supposed to work outside, the attack against of me were devastating, both personal and professional. The first wave was very hard to bring the client. Many of the people didn't want to work with us because simply we were the women. And when we could bring a client, they are often refused to paying for the work that we did for them. Again, simply because we were two women. They were spied on us, they followed and they threatened my employees and I. Once again, because we were the women, they are there to do what others would not. Sometimes it felt like too much, but if I was great, what message I could send to other girls who wanted to have the same career like I did. There were uncountless obstacles, but I finally realized the career that I dreamed of as a girl. Yet there was something missing. I knew there were millions of the girls who are out there just like me. Girls who are curious but giving another vision to explore the world, wanting to know more but they don't know what is truly possible. I wanted to use the success that I had realized to giving the young girls and women in Afghanistan and other conservative countries, a door that opened to the rest of the world. So we started a nonprofit organization called Vision STEM Fund. This organization would work to give women access to education, technology, and teach them how to use it. I know this was what I needed to do, but after all the struggle that I have faced in being a CEO, I also knew that it wouldn't be easy. Today, the DCF has created many computer centers that enable women to access technology and learn to use it in a way that will benefit themselves, their families, and their communities. However, it isn't all that simple. When we started to open the first computer lab in the village in Harvard for the girls, many parents believe that technology, education, and internet promotes bad values. This is the message that the conservative leaders and local Taliban Synthesize the spreads to keep out the Western ideas. The community turned on anyone that supported our projects, saying that they have no control over their daughters. And parents started to protest it inside of the school and got the attention of the local Taliban. This was when they began to threaten my employees and I. They believed that with the fear would drive us away. But the power of what we teach was too great to submit to those threats. When I see girls go online for the first time, it always brings the vivid memories of the first time when I was in a cafe in Herat. You can literally see the changes in their face. Today, DCF is seeking to change the world by giving the women access to the education and technology and opportunities. We have programs in Afghanistan and Mexico and seek to expand to other countries. Women from all around the world must have a voice in the global conversation. And we will not stop until this dream is realized. Education is the key to unlocking global citizenship for the girls and women all around the world. Our vision is to see their lives changed one by one through the power of technology and education. The expanded worldview that knowledge can provide is the answer to many of the world's problems. Who knows, the potential is inside of the minds of each of these women. The answer to poverty, violence, could be in the heart of any of these women and girls who has no way of realizing the power of their dreams. The goal of the DCF is to unlock the potential of every woman through education and global citizenship. When the world is bigger than your own front door, the possibilities are endless. Peace and sustainable lifestyle are possible when all the tools are given to someone. There is a cry that goes out for women all around the world. The cry for the future, the cry for the hope, the cry for education. Every day, we are one step closer to providing education and doors of opportunities to more women and girls. The computer and IT labs that we have created in Afghanistan are a huge step, but only one of the many. The DCA will not stop until global citizenship is available through education and technology to every woman, no matter where they live. The change is huge, and many would fight against a dream to empower women across the world. It may seem a big problem, but solution is right here in the everyday. Start with one girl, one woman, one dream, one computer, one step at a time. We will change the world together. Thank you.